have you ever wondered, why can't presidents just do whatever they want? See, Article 2 lays out that the president is the commander-in-chief of the military. Wait a minute, that sounds really powerful. I thought you said that there were some checks and balances here.
This is a tough one, and today the president probably is a little overpowered relative to what the founders were envisioning. Again, let's turn the tape back a little bit and think about what the framers were trying to do with the Constitution. And I think step one here is to say all of these were very controversial even then. They were nervous about giving any one individual all of these powers. But they agreed to do this because they thought the trade-off was worth it. And remember, the trade-off for them was no president under the Articles of Confederation, which they had just come out of and were experiencing, and that was a lot of instability, a lot of chaos. There were a couple of rebellions or revolts. It was hard to collect taxes and all the rest. So they felt like they needed an executive. But again, they were worried about a monarch or a tyrant, as they had just revolted against in the Revolutionary War. So what they did was set up this system, as we said, where the Congress has most of the power in theory, and it can check the president if the president is going too far. So let's take a look at some examples here, because the president really has to act in tandem with Congress. The president is commander-in-chief. That seems pretty powerful, but the president needs funding for the military. The president has to face oversight on how he's using that military. And crucially, the president has to get Congress to declare war under the Constitution. Some of these powers have drifted in favor of the president in the 20th century, but at the time, in the 1700s and throughout most of the 1800s, the commander-in-chief was an important role, but Congress had some tight control over how that military power was used.